Sway.
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 In the morning.
In the morning.
In the morning.
Shake goes by.
Wake your punk ass up. That
Crust out y'all.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's in the studio with us again. Give it up for the champ, Terence Crawford. Hey. So, man, I don't get excited about like this if Lil Wayne was coming up here, man. Damn, man, how you been?
Doing good, man. Just chilling, training.
Big fight coming up this weekend, Madison Square Garden. This guy is an Olympic gold medalist, isn't he?
Yeah, 2 times.
2 times, right?
Well, once.
Well, once.
Once with the gold, right?
Yeah.
And then he got a
wins,
bronze prior to that.
Yeah.
And he only got 1 loss on his record.
Wow.
You know, just 1 loss. He's been calling you out for quite some time. He's been wanting this fight. Felix Diaz, representing the Dominican Republic, trying to come and take what's yours. How you feel about that, champ?
Keyword. Trying.
Trying to come. Yo, you're interesting to me because I remember when Keith Thurman early in his career couldn't get fights and people didn't want to really put him in the money-making fights and because he was such a threat to anybody. Do you sense that in your career yet? Or you feel like you're where you need to be?
Well, of course, you can't get the fights that you want all the time, but eventually that'll happen sooner or later.
Yeah.
Just keep winning.
Just keep winning. You did really good against Molina.
Thanks.
Yeah. Anything about that fight surprise you with him?
Not at all. I thought he was going to be stronger than what he really was, but I'm strong myself.
Yeah, no doubt. We see that. We know that. We know that's right. How can you tell in the midst of a fight? Can you get an inclination or oh man, this dude ain't what I thought he was? You know what I mean? Like, does that happen? Like, wait a minute, man, this dude hits like a bitch. Or, you know what I mean? Like,
sometimes you get that. Like you go in there thinking, you know, this guy is a big crazy puncher and he may not punch like you see on TV or how it seems to be, and then sometimes you get those guys that don't have a lot of knockouts, and you go in there like, oh, man, this dude can't crack an egg, and he hit you, and you be like, man, that record is lying.
Felix Diaz doesn't have a lot of knockouts. Maybe 9, I think. And how many? What's his record? 20. Yeah, he only got 9 knockouts. But obviously, you know, the dude is talented. He could be that guy to surprise you with a punch.
Right. That's why we prepare for everything.
Yeah.
We don't go in there underestimating anybody. We don't go in there overlooking anybody. So there's no surprises.
You think he's going to try to brawl with you more as opposed to box you?
I don't know what he's going to do. You know, we didn't see him box. We didn't see him brawl. Whatever he brings to the table, we're going to be prepared for whatever.
When does your switch come on? Because, like, I'm sitting here and I'm like, this dude is so, like, calm and mild-mannered. I would never think that you're, like, a boxer. I mean, I've seen your work. I know your work. My husband texts me, he's like, yo, he's dangerous. But I'm like, where's this where, like, when the lights come on and is that when you just lose it?
When that bell rings.
When the bell rings.
Go time.
Wow, man.
Well, he's not just dangerous, Heather. His sisters are dangerous, too.
Yeah.
I was scouring the internet and came across this right here.
That wasn't my sister.
That was your sister?
No. See, they got the whole thing mixed
up. What was it? Let me explain what I saw. Okay, I saw some girls arguing. Looked like they was out in a mall or something, in the parking lot, and then the argument escalated, and then they start fighting, and there was one girl on top of another girl, and then you pulled up, and like the president came in the parking lot, it jumped out the car, and was like, y'all, let them work it out. Let them start refereeing.
Oh, man.
What was that?
I pulled up, they fighting. You can't, if you fighting, you can't just jump out and just break up a fight.
Yeah. Who were they?
That was my girl and some girl that she was fighting, and then her sister jumped in.
Oh, wow. So have you taught your girl how to fight? She got any pointers from you?
Nah, she been fighting since she been young.
Okay.
Is that a prerequisite? You are the best American boxer in the country, right? You are #1. Is it a prerequisite that your girlfriend has to be able to defend herself?
No, I didn't agree with nothing that happened that day.
Okay.
You know, we talked about it, and I told her.
She's been watching your fights, obviously.
Okay, enough of that. Enough of that, man. This fight, let's just if I'm going to put my money on it, I would never bet against you. Okay, so let's say, and you can't afford to think past Diaz. You know, I think as a boxer, you got to take what comes to you first before you start thinking next. But you know the fight that everybody wants to see is you and Adrian Broner. If once you get past, let's just assume you get past Diaz, right?
Right.
What would be the next logical step for you?
Ndango.
Okay.
He's the next champion. It's only 2 champions in the division, me and him.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm looking to be undisputed champion.
And then you would stay in this division for a while?
If I can get that fight and if everything pans out how it's supposed to, I'll move up after that fight.
You heard that.
That would be the third weight class you're jumping up
Correct.
to at that point.
Yeah. How does that? I remember when Roy Jones started moving up in weight, and he went to light heavyweight, then he went to heavyweight, you know, and then when he came back down, it didn't feel like Roy, who, in my opinion, is one of the greatest of all time. Right. And I love his commentary. I love Roy's commentary. But it didn't seem like at the Tarver, when he fought Tarver, he was the same fighter anymore. You know, but when you move up, how does that affect you? How is that?
Well, it's more weight that you put on. It's bigger guys you going up against. So some people, you know, they can't take the power up with them. Mm-hmm. So when they fight these bigger guys that's bigger and stronger, they can't keep them off of them because they didn't bring the power up with them. Mm-hmm. So it'd be hard for them.
When I was watching Alvarez, the Canelo fight, and against Chavez Jr., which wasn't even a fight. It was like a target practice. But one of the things I noticed is that as many times and as hard as he hit Chavez Jr., I don't think he was ever really hurt. And now his next fight is Triple G, which is a whole different monster altogether. What should he be concerned about?
That power.
Yeah.
So Triple G is a great boxer too, though. He's an underrated fighter that got a tremendous jab, and a lot of people don't give him credit for it. But he got a good jab himself, and that's going to make for a great fight. Terence Crawford is here, man. We got the champion here. It's an honor to have him in here today. This man gone through a lot to get to where he is today. If you don't know his history, read up on him. He didn't just fall upon this championship. He earned it. Faced a lot of adversity in and outside that ring to get here today. Whole family is full of fighters. Woo! You got to see them on the side of the ring. They throwing punches with them, man. All right? 888-742-3345. Call us. Sway in the morning. It's going down this Saturday. Madison Square Garden. WBC, WBO champion is here. The one and only Terence Crawford. Light welterweight division. He will be fighting against Felix Diaz. Olympic gold medalist, only one loss on his record. Coming to take what belongs to the champ. Oh, man, I can't wait to watch this fight. I'm actually going to be in Vegas because I got to host the Billboard Music Awards. Terence Crawford. I couldn't turn that one down, man.
Whoa.
Otherwise, I'll be at the red carpet. But Saturday night, I'll be watching you. We got a lot of folks on the line, but Steve Cohen, I know you want to ask him.
What's these next couple of days? Leading into a championship fight for you? I mean, what do you do Thursday, Friday? Is it working out hard? Is it just getting some road work in? What's your schedule like these 2 days leading into the fight?
Well, nothing's real heavy or hard. You just warming up, keeping the body afloat, keeping everything sharp and ready to go for fight night.
Don't buy it, Heather B. This calmness.
I don't.
Y'all see you looking at him like
I'm amazed. The calmness is unbelievable. But he said when he hears that bell, it's go time. I got to be there just to see you turn up like that because it's crazy to me how you switch your senses like that. So when the fight is over, you just go back, in terms of what Steve said, piggybacking off of that, you just go back into normal life. Like, fight is over, you go hang out, you go party. Like, what's regular life then after a fight?
Going fishing, riding dirt bikes. doing all kinds of other crazy stuff.
Yo, you have a new bestie named Sway Calloway.
Do you really fish?
I love fishing. That's one of my best hobbies.
Wow, we just stumbled across a diamond. Go at it, Sway. Go ahead. I didn't know. I promise.
What you catch? What you fish for?
Whatever.
Well, like you largemouth, smallmouth bass, or
Both.
crappie,
All
bluegill,
that.
cats,
All that.
walleye.
All that.
Y'all got walleye?
Man, we got all that.
Shit.
We got all that.
You using live bait? You using
Both.
lures?
I don't too much use the lures all like that, but they be tearing the worms up.
Worms? What, red worms? Night
Both.
crawlers?
Both.
Damn. That's your man.
You ain't gonna be able to get rid of him now. It's over.
Champ, you want me to train with you, man? Go fit. Listen, man, I'll have to say, if I hit that lick, all this shit is gone. I'm fishing. I'm traveling and fishing for the rest of my life.
You and me both.
Hey, man, let's get it, baby. Come on. You hold the title. I hold the title.
No, I'm going to hold both titles.
Okay, all right. Yeah, man. Go ahead. I'm not going to argue with you either. But you're a father. You're a tentative father, too, right?
Right.
You spend a lot of time, as a father.
Right.
I see you post your pictures on your Instagram. Not that I'm a stalker and shit,
right.
but that too had to be. It's many layers to Terence Crawford.
I'm not mad. I'm fascinated by it, actually. It's crazy that he's so calm. You got a big-ass fight coming up on Saturday. Okay. It's crazy to me.
Mimi's on the line from San Antonio.
Mimi!
What up,
Mimi?
Good morning. How are you?
The question is, how are you after that Warriors loss last
Mimi,
night?
don't fall for that trap.
Hey, I'm not a Spurs fan. Heather's on her own.
Okay. Heather's on her own. Go ahead. What you got a question for the champ?
I'm an old school boxing fan, and to me, George Foreman has always had the best jab in the business. So I'd like to hear what Mr. Crawford thinks if he had to look back in history in some of the old heavyweights and even welterweights. Who would he think is the best in the business in comparing?
As far as jabs, George Foreman had a hard jab, but I don't think it was better than Ali's jab or Terry Norris' jab. Or Leon Spinks had a nice jab too. So it's a lot of people that had great jabs back in the days.
Yeah, jabbing was
too. Larry Holmes
had a killer jab, right?
Eastern assassin.
Yes. Thank you for your call, Mimi. We got let's go to Florida. Rick, what up, Rick?
What up, Rick?
Rick, what up?
Yo, what's up, y'all? What's up, y'all?
What's popping?
Yo, everything's popping right now. I'm on my way home from work, and Terence, yo, you one of the baddest fighters on the planet, man. Straight up. I've been following you from day one. If they aired your fights, I'm watching it.
Appreciate it.
I've seen it all. And to that, Heather B, you was questioning whether, when does he turn it on? I can remember, I think it was your fight before last, Terence, but there was a dude who you fought. He was kind of disrespectful. And, if you didn't see it, oh, my God. Terence punished this dude, man. He punished him. He already had the fight. But
Lundy.
The fact the dude was disrespectful, oh, my God, what Terence, you just dissected him.
How was he disrespectful?
I think he was mouthing off, said something before the fight and pissed off Terence.
What did he say to piss you off?
Oh, man, that dude, he was saying all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
And he was another fighter that's been calling me out for some time, saying I'm ducking, I'm scared of him, and all kinds of other extra stuff. So when we get to the face-off, he like, what's up, pussy? We can fight right now? And I'm like, huh? I must have pushed his little self almost off the stage. Yeah. Like, man, come on, man. Not this one.
Not this one? Damn, what's up, pussy?
Yeah, Terrence, a dark story night.
That's just disrespectful.
Well, that's kind of disrespectful. We got a longtime fan out of Pittsburgh, go by the name of Rizzo. What up, Rizzo?
Oh, Rizzo.
What's cracking, Terrence, man? Big fan. Like your last caller, I've been following you. I'm a huge fan of boxing. It hasn't really come to Pittsburgh like that. Of course, Roy Jones brought it in with Monty Clay. Shout out to Monty Clay. But man, when I watch your fights, man, it's like a quiet storm. It's like, yo, like this dude, like I just heard your analogy about going fishing and reeling them in. You just keep reeling them in. Fresh fish coming in, you just keep chopping them up, man. So, you know, big ups to you. And, you know, it's the hardest way to make a living, I believe, is to have to fight to earn money. I mean, we're all out here fighting some type of way.
Yeah.
But to get in that ring, I was an amateur boxer. I did it for fun. I took punches to the head for fun. And to get up to that rank where you call yourself a professional, that word cannot be used loosely in any manner. Professional, that's how you got to present yourself, and I believe that's what you do, brother.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
Hey, Terrence, give out your social media, man. I want these folks to be able to talk to you even off when you're off the air.
Well, Facebook, Terrence Bud Crawford, and Instagram, T Bud Crawford, and Twitter, Bud Crawford 402.
Okay, y'all can follow the champ, man. He answers back. Chris is in South Carolina. What's your question, Chris?
What's poppin'?
Hi, Chris.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Doing great.
Hey, champ, if you can get your dream fight, who would it be? And my other question besides that one would be, if you can do like Mayweather, would you do it without the management and everything else, or are you setting yourself up to go that route?
Well, I never have had a dream fight that I ever imagined having, and if I can do what Mayweather did, hell yeah, I would.
Mm-hmm. It's possible. I got a couple of dream fights for you, so you may not have it. I have them. I think Adrian Broner would be a great fight.
That's a good fight.
That's a good fight. Maybe when you move up, would you want to fight him at light welterweight or welterweight? Would you want a catch weight or just a 147?
Well, who, Broner?
Yeah.
If that fight was ever to happen, it probably would happen at 147.
Okay, so now we're swimming in the 147 arena. It's inevitable, man. I think that you and Pacquiao should meet up in the ring. It's inevitable.
Ooh,
Wow.
Listen, you need that, man.
She said, ooh, wee.
Yeah. Pacquiao's been up here, and he said, I'm not scared to fight nobody. He's been up here, man. He's been up here. And I thought that was going to happen at one point. What happened?
You asking the wrong person what happened.
Yeah, but y'all wanted it, right?
We wanted it. My promoter wanted it. Everybody wanted it. I don't even talk about that fight no more.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
It's like,
well, if you could
speaking into air.
Speaking into air. You think they were reluctant? I won't use the word scared, but reluctant to fight you because of the threat you pose?
Maybe.
Yeah. So you think they were scared?
I don't think they were scared. Pacquiao done fought everybody there is to fight, you know, coming up. But at the same time, I just think him being on the downside of his career right now, he's older, he's on the verge of retiring. He don't got to take them fights no more. He already proven himself. He already, you know, bled, sweat, everything for the sport. So he deserved to go out however he want to go out.
That's what's up, man. That's respect. I like that. Terence Crawford, man. Hey, man, we communicated about this, about you coming up to the show. I appreciate you doing it, man. It really is. There's not a whole lot that gets me this hyped up, man. But you one of those people. Now that I know you fish, man, once this fight is done and you got your downtime, I was telling him, one of my mentors, is a man by the name of Floyd, and he's guided me through my career and in life, more importantly in life, you know, and you know, he's had a beautiful, challenged life, you know, and he relates to folks who face adversity and come out on top. He was the one that brought you to my attention early on, you know, and he doesn't do that, and he never misses, you know, and you lived up to everything he says about you. So I'm proud of you, and I know that how your success inspires people who come from your community. You know, they all come out when you fight. And it's like a celebration. And it ain't easy where you grew up, you know, and how you grew up. So people seeing you make it inspires them to know that they can make it. You realize that, right?
Right.
Yeah. Is that part of the reason why? Is that part of your motivation?
Of course, especially coming from Omaha, you don't see too many people making it from Omaha and actually staying in Omaha to help the community and do positive things to push for other people to go after their dreams just like you did.
And man, and you helping me, you inspiring me. Hey man, can we go fishing though?
Anytime.
Okay,
that's
what's
Sunday.
Up. We can go. Damn, son, you got to fight Saturday, man. What are you talking about, man? That's what's up. I'm gonna reach out to you. I'm gonna come down there because I know you got some like little fishing holes that you go to, right?
Oh yeah, we on the river, the creeks, the lakes, the ponds, everywhere.
You fly fish too?
No, I don't do none of that. We ain't got none of that.
You ain't got none of that? Okay, cool. What's your setup, your basic setup?
Man, see, now you asking too many questions.
That's like actually, that's a secret. That's like, I've seen where he was at with it. Ladies and gentlemen, Terence Crawford, man, don't forget this Saturday, Madison Square Garden. Woo! Terence Crawford facing off with Felix Diaz. You don't want to miss it. This is one you got to watch, okay? Make sure you do that. Peace out to everybody from HBO, and peace out to your family and your crew, okay?
Appreciate it.
The champ is here. Sway in the morning, Shade 4-5. We about to get you ready? Okay. Coming up on the show, we got the legendary, we're going to have the cast of Growing Up Hip Hop.
Yep.
Bow Wow's coming, Zanique is coming, Shariah's coming, that's Jermaine Dupri's daughter. Ayana's coming, that's DJ Hurricane's daughter. Brandon Barnes coming, that's Deborah's daughter, Barker Flocka's mom. And the legendary Kool G Rap. I wanted to see if I said Kool G Rap, who will respond to that, who really knows hip-hop in here. He'll be here today. Sway in the morning. It's the one and only DJ.
It's Sway in the morning, only on Shade 45.